Welcome to Denglisch Docs. In English, it's rare to use expressions like, I'll contact you tomorrow, or contact me next week, when you want to connect with clients, colleagues, and friends. Contact me sounds very blunt and direct, so what do we say instead? Let's start with what you would say in a professional setting. A very common expression is to touch base, which originally comes from baseball. For example, you can say, I'll touch base with you on Sunday after the meeting, or can you touch base with me after you've spoken with the client? Touching base can imply any form of contact, a phone call, a text message, an email, or an in-person meeting. It's important to note that touch base has a strong association with office work in the business world. You'd get a strange look if you said it to one of your friends or your family members. There's another expression that is flexible enough to be used both in business and in your social or family life. To get in touch with someone. In business, your boss might ask, would you please get in touch with Maria to discuss the budget? But you could just as easily tell your friend or your mom, I'll get in touch with you on Sunday to let you know if I'm free on Monday. Another phrase is to get a hold of, or to get hold of someone. For example, I was able to get a hold of the client this morning. Similarly, this expression can be used in professional or social settings, or for formal and casual occasions. On the other hand, there are a few expressions that are extremely informal. You should only use these expressions with friends or in informal situations, not in your professional life. Hit me up is a very common one. For example, we're going out to eat. Hit me up if you want to join. Or, I'll hit you up when I get into town. Even more casual is to get at someone. We can say to a close friend, get at me this weekend, or I'll get at you tomorrow when we want to talk, connect, or link up. Finally, we can also use some literal expressions. If you want someone to call you when they reach their house, you can say, call me when you get home. If you plan to send someone a message when you arrive at the airport, go with, I'll text you when I arrive. And if you want a colleague to write to you after a presentation, you can say, please write to me or please email me once the presentation is done. Sound good? Feel free to get in touch with us, or since we're friends now, hit us up with any suggestions or questions about topics that you want us to cover in the future. Thanks for tuning in to Denglisch Docs.
We out like that.